You work hard for your money, but are you making your money work for you? And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good afternoon from my side. I am Ryan Alexander Lim. I am a registered nurse by profession, originally from Cebu, Philippines, Lapu-Lapu to be exact. But we are currently here in Pennsylvania, USA, together with my wife, who is a dialysis nurse, and I am a dad of two. So, but before anything else, I would like to invite you to our free webinar tonight, which will be held on 8 p.m. EST if you are on the Eastern time. Of course, if you are on the Pacific, it will be 8 p.m. Oh no, 5 p.m. PST. And if you are in Dubai, it will be Wednesday, early morning Wednesday. Okay, I think 4 a.m. to be exact. Sis Moira will be having it later on. But of course, guys, I am so honored today because we'll be talking about our digital business. And of course, the topic is you work hard for your money, but are you making your money work for you? So, because if your money is simply sitting there while prices continue rising, its purchasing power can gradually decline. The goal isn't to chase quick money. The goal is to understand how your money can have a purpose beyond simply sitting an account. So we work hard for our money, we trade our time, our energy, our skills, and sometimes even weekends and holidays to earn it. So naturally, we want the money we work so hard for us for to retain its value and help us build toward the future. But inflation means the same amount of money generally buys less over time as prices rise. Example, what 100 could buy several years ago may not buy the same basket of goods today. That's why financial planning isn't about earning money. It's about learning what to do with the money earned. So today I am honored to host you guys two of our co-business owner. This is Business Beyond the Border. And let's have first Sis Asna. Sis Asna, what can you say about this? Go ahead, sis.
Thank you, Ryan, for this opportunity. I hope you guys can hear me very well. Yes. So my name is Asna. I live in Canada, but I'm originally from Congo. I'm a healthcare worker and a proud digital business owner. As you can see the topic, right? So you work for money, but are you making your money work for you? So I know that so many of you guys that we have those savings, yeah, we have emergency funds for with that we save. We have education emergency. We are saving for investment, and some are saving for family goals, and some even for building a business. But I will try to talk about 3 points deeply, even though I won't touch all the points. Let me talk about education. Education is valuable, guys. It gives us knowledge and skills. But remember that education alone doesn't always guarantee our financial freedom. And I'm sorry because I prepared my stuff. If you see me looking down, it means I'm putting my points below so that I don't forget them, right? Yes, but remember, people can still end up with debt while building their careers, especially with the cost of living that we are living current now. And that is why people have a financial plan, and it depends because some, yes, they have financial plan, and some they don't have financial plan. But financial plan is very important here, not just a degree. And I always say that we are not here to discourage somebody to go to for education or to plan for education, but what we are telling you is to have a plan. Very important. Okay. Let me talk about emergency funds or emergency savings, which so many people also do that. But the problem is this: life is unpredictable, and since life is unpredictable, that is why so many people they have their saving. Maybe they open two bank account for savings, and it's very important. But the problem is that here's the trick: you will find yourself that you are only leaning on those savings in every day, right? Yes. And when you are leaning, the disadvantage is what? The disadvantage is this. Imagine that you have a serious sickness. Okay, you are working full time. Now you have a serious sickness like cancer or any sickness. You will find yourself that all the money will go to what? You since you are leaning on the saving, all that money you will start using them a little bit. Remember, you are not working, you are lying in the hospital bed. So I always say, our paycheck that we need to punch in and punch out, you need to be present. We wait for every 2 weeks paycheck, but once you start working, it stops. And you are on the hospital bed, you are not getting anything, because you are just you are an employee. You are not getting anything, right? So you are now leaning on that saving, and that saving, that's what you start using. Do you think that it will remain the same? No. And that medical thing that you are doing, it's very expensive, especially in diaspora right now with the cost of living. Every day you need to be to medication, all those things. We don't know how long it will take. So that is why saving isn't bad, but you need to think on the other side, on the point that I'm trying to educate you on here, that you can save while you are working, but when you are seriously sick, you have to stop your 9 to 5, or you have to stop your job, now leaning on the savings, whereby your bank account is crying there. And that saving, once it's finished, what will happen to you? You will go with nothing. Income potential beyond our regular paycheck, so that it can help you to build your future instead of only relying on one source of income, right? Now, let me talk about retirement. One day, most of us will stop working full time. Okay, it will be the time where you are maybe in 65, 70, maybe 75. You no longer have strength to show up yourself, to go and punch in and punch out. So, what is going to support you then? That's what you need to think. Okay, so having planning for your retirement, continue to learn, creating additional income can all work, and it can work how they work together is only when you are working at the same time you are building your future. While you are working for money, you also need to think about your future. Don't only rely on that 9 to 5. Yeah, so many people complain. Me, they put retirement. Oh, I have to retire. But the problem is this: retirement is you. Are you planning for your retirement? There was something I was reading. I was just scrolling and read. I heard that in Canada, which I'm not really sure 100%. You can even go and research. Before retirement age was 65. But I heard that Canadian government now they put retirement is by choice. So why they put retirement by choice? And that's what I notice even when I work in healthcare, that we work with people who are 70. There was this lady that have been working together 70, she's 75, she's still working. While the retirement was put was 65. What does it teach you? It teaches you that when they change the retirement age, it's just to know that there are sometimes that people get in that age that are accumulating so many bills. People get at that age whereby they don't have any other option. The only option is to work. So if they put retirement age at 65, and then they see people have already accumulating the baggages of credit, they haven't even paid them. If you don't pay them, nobody care about you. You have to pay your credits. You need to pay back, right? So that is why we are here to teach you guys on how you can have a plan B. I work in healthcare. We work with the seniors people, and I see when we serve them, only to take the what do they call it? You only to like to deliver them food in the apartment. It costs them $12 a day. Some places it costs them about $15. Only taking the food, maybe supper, you place them to the apartment, $12 or $15 per day. Can you calculate it every week? Can you calculate it in a month? Can you calculate it in a year? What does it teach you? You need to plan your future. If you not plan for your retirement, if you not plan for your future, nobody will plan for you. So this is the time for you to stand up. Start building your business. This business will help you to create a passive income, not an active income like an employee where you need to punch in and punch out. You need to create something whereby even when you are sleeping, it's still generating you, right? Even if you are working, you are finding yourself on the hospital bed, it's still generating you. Instead of you savings, you are working when you are saving, which is not bad. But the problem is that when you have a serious sickness, what will happen? You will lean on those savings, and those savings, once it's finished, how are you gonna live? What is it going to support you? So thank you, Ryan. Thank you for this opportunity.
All right, thank you for that point, sis Asna. It's really great points, guys, because yeah, if you cannot find a way that will make you money, even if you're sleeping, even if you're like, for example, as what sis Asna knock on wood have said, if there is a serious disease or a serious illness, and which uh which put you in a hospital or something like that, so your job stop. So have a way or build a way, or like for example this business that can run even if you are having like for example if your job stop, or if there are layoffs, or you don't know what will happen. So find a way that will make you earn still money even if you are not on your full-time job. So thank you for that, sis Asna. That is a very powerful points there. Thank you so much. And now let's go now to our next co-business owner directly from Dubai. Okay, sis Moira, the floor is yours. What are your take on this, sis Moira?
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you, Coach Ryan. Thank you. Good evening, Sis Asna, and good morning, good afternoon to the rest of the world. It's after 10 here by us. And yes, just to confirm with Brother Ryan, our time for our information session is 4 a.m. in the morning for Wednesday and Friday mornings. Anyway, guys, those it's coming across my page for the first time. I am originally from South Africa. I'm in the UAE now for 5 years. I'm doing my full-time job as a registered midwife, and I run a business on the side, a digital business owner as well. And I'm a mom of two boys, busy boys, and lots of roles and responsibility that I have to fill. But yeah, the question that we have tonight is, are 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 you making your money work for you? That's a very interesting question. I think that everybody needs to ask themselves on a frequent basis, even if it's every single day, is my money really working for me? We tend to be stuck in our shift in our routine work, and you know what salary you're going to receive, and you know exactly where that salary is going. So for me, it's about investing, right? The important thing is investing in ourselves. This is where you can utilize your money. You let your money work for you. We spend so much of our lives, we work, as I said, to earn an income, and but one of the most valuable investments we can make is actually in ourselves, as I say, because when we invest in ourselves, we increase our knowledge, our confidence, our skills, and ultimately our ability to create more possibilities for our future. And a couple of points that I can share with you is investing in knowledge. We all need to be updated on what is happening, and how to multiply that income that you receive on a monthly basis. Knowledge is something nobody can take away from you. No, nobody can take whatever you have learned, whether it's learning about finance, personal finance, investing, entrepreneurship, developing new skills. Every new thing you learn can change the way you think and make decisions ultimately, and better decisions at the end of the day. Sometimes the biggest investment isn't money, it's taking that time to learn how you're going to invest and utilize that money. The second one is developing digital skills, and this is why thousands of us has started this business. We live in a digital world, and technology is creating opportunities that didn't exist actually for previous generations. Our parents were used to, you know, the book and the pen and the calculator, and you go to work, you go to the site, and it's all about numbers that you have to write down. But now everything is digital, learning digital skills, understanding the online platforms, marketing, we have communications, and how digital business work can give us, additional tools to build something alongside with what we already do. And I think many people online now, there's so many online businesses. I am listening, to people that saying that they used to struggle with having their advertising, or doing the advertising, and now AI is also making things so much easy for them, right? In terms of their businesses, investing in your financial education, that's another point. Making money is one thing, but understanding how to manage it is another, and that is true, right? And I think the age also now, children at the age of 12, 13, 14, 15 years, they are already starting to earn online. I think they're more tech savvy than us, in our age, but they are doing it. It's happening. Making money is one thing, right? We should learn about budgeting, saving, investing, and creating different income producing assets. And the goal isn't simply to earn them more, it's to become wiser with what we already have, right? Investing in yourself through entrepreneurship. I did an entrepreneurship course when I was still in my grade 12 year. And we were sent on this short courses. I think they try to help us try to figure out what's going to be next in our lives, because grade 12 is grade 12. After that, there's no more school. You have to, you step into the adult world. There's decisions that you have to make. So we were sent on all these courses, and I chose, for some reason, entrepreneurship. And little did I know I'm going to be back when in the entrepreneurship. But my mom and my dad were entrepreneurs. They were selling things at home, and it's like opening the doorway. But especially me, because I was young and I was doing my thing. But looking back at the determination, the consistency, and the fact that my father still worked his full-time job, but still, on weekends, we helped out. Even with my mom, we helped out, well, if there were things to be done, right? um, so yeah, entrepreneurship teaches you skills beyond just business. And this is what we all experience in our community. It teaches you discipline, resilience, communication, problem solving, and how to take responsibility for your own growth. For me, building my digital business isn't just about creating another source of income. It's all about investing in the knowledge today so that I can create more choices in my future. And what I do today, I think my future self will thank me for. And not that, it's what you leave for your kids, what you give for your kids as well, because they will see what you are busy with, what you are building, and the growth, and they will hopefully praying, just follow in that steps and continue what I'm busy building. So I want to leave you guys with this thought. Your greatest asset is actually you. You are your greatest asset. you know the skills you learn today, the knowledge you gain in today, and the decisions you make today can potentially create opportunities for tomorrow. So don't only work hard for your money, invest in yourself, learn, grow, build, and give your future self more options. Guys, it's best starting it now. It doesn't matter if you think it's never too late. Doesn't matter your age as well. Um, there's a question that I want to leave you with: is what is one skill that you could start investing in today that could change your future? Think about that, Phil. Think about that question. Thank you, Coach Ryan.
All right. All right. Thank you, Sis Moira. That is a very good one. Yeah. You yourself, one of the best investment that you can be is your own skills, your own knowledge, and being the best version of yourself. Because with this business, guys, you don't know what will be what will become of you. Because this is really the best one because it is really a business that thrives in the digital space and thrives in the future. So thank you for that point, Sis Moira. Now, for my point, of course, is we all know that this is a very good topic that we are having right now. You work hard for your money, but are you making your money work for you? Because sometimes I've read a book and the wealthy people usually make money work for them. It's not them chasing for the money. It's not them working hard, double time, extra shift. Because the moment you are doing that one, it's your time that is you are trading time for that money. So good thing here with our digital business, we were given the chance to understand the impact of inflation because of course saving your money, it's okay to save. I'm not saying that saving money is not good. Saving money is okay, but that money in the bank, it cannot fight inflation. 10 years from now, it will deplete. It will deplete its value because aside from the inflation, of course, we all know that prices don't stay the same forever. If groceries, housing, transportation, and other everyday expenses continue to increase, guys, the purchasing power of the money that isn't growing can decline over time. So that's why, as much as possible, aside from the savings or six months of having an emergency money or emergency fund, make of course your extra money to build something that is your own. Because unlike if you are having your job, yeah, it's okay to have your job. That's the best time. That's why you need to build something where you are still having your stable job, because that job can fund your business until your business will boom, until your business can fund your future or your dream. So another thing that I would like to point out here is think long term. So building wealth generally isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about making thoughtful decisions consistently over time. So, like for example, uh, someone who starts saving, investing, and building additional skills in their 30s may have significantly more options later than someone who waits till until their 50s to begin. But again, there is no perfect time. So that's why, like a tree or like a plant or like a seeds, the best time to plant seeds is right now. Okay. So another thing is don't let fear keep you completely stagnant. So we all know that I will save my money in the bank because this is the safest that we can have. Okay, money in the bank, money in cash can have purpose, but keeping everything in cash indefinitely may not align with every long-term financial goal. So, like Sis Moira have said, think ahead. So if you can build something that can break those cycle of poverty within your family, have it right now. So build a business or think of a business that can thrive in the future, that can thrive whatever will happen, that can thrive like the future digital world, the AI. Find a business that is very flexible. Find a business that you don't have to be every day. You don't have to be present every day like a traditional one. You have to be present in a store. Find a business that can still work 24/7 even if you are in vacation. So right now that is the best thing. And I think with the social media right now, this is the great equalizer, guys. So it doesn't mean that you have to put so much effort in building a store for you. So instead of blindly investing or blindly keeping everything in cash in the bank, learn the risk, calculate the risk, understand your goal, and make informed decision. So that's why it's very important to think ahead because again, don't wait for a layoff to plan your plan B. start right now, build something on the side while still have your full-time job, while still have your stable job, because your job right now will fund your business until your business will fund your future and your dream. So I think that's it. Before we'll end this one, let's have Sis Asna. Sis Asna, you can invite them to our free webinar tonight. Go ahead, sis.
Thank you so much, Ryan, for this opportunity. I hope you hear me very well. So today is Tuesday. Today is webinar, okay? And that webinar is invited for everyone who's interested and want to learn more. And if you really want to attend to that webinar, just check below. You will see my website, and that website that is there, you can just click from there, and then you find my phone number, you can find my website, you can contact me or anyone. Everyone is presenting here, they have their website. You can just choose any website that you are resonate with them, and then be in touch with them. They will help you. So here what I'm going to only say to my Swahili speaker, because my platform, I always say that I use 3 languages. Unajua, kwa wale ambao wanaongea Kiswahili, maisha kama uipangi leo, hakuna mtu mwenye atakupangia maisha yako kesho. Watu wengi tunaamini kwamba kwa kutumika sana, kukuwa na kazi 2 au kukuwa na kazi 3, na ndio utafanya uko na maisha mazuri, utakuwa na save. Na jinsi nilivyosema, unaweza unaumwa kabisa, vitu vya serious, kwa kwenye kitando naumwa, na hauwezi kutumika tena. Itabidi uanze kuchukua saa zile pesa zenye ulikuwa na save, ndio uanze unaanza kujenga maisha yako ya leo. Iko vizuri sana. Kwa sababu gani? Wakati nyo utakuwa kunaumwa, unajua kwamba ile business iko pale, uko nalala kwenye kitanda kacho, au utakuwa hata na stress ya kusema kwamba hii ndio itanifanyia hivi, au inabidi nirudie mkazi, au atanifukuza kazini kwa sababu bosi wangu inabidi nirudie mkazi, au utaoza vile vitu vyote. Kwa sababu gani? Ulipanga maisha yako vizuri. So hatuna pa kuambia kwamba usisome, usisave for retirement, lakini tunataka kukwambia kwamba anza kujenga business yenye itakujengea ile wanaita passive income. Hata kama unagonjwa seriously, vous êtes capable aussi de travailler. Donc ce business ici, vous êtes capable à faire même en français, vous êtes capable à faire même en swahili, mais dans toutes les langues que vous sentez. Mais et puis une autre chose, c'est que même si vous avez 2 boulots, ou même si vous avez d'autres projets, c'est pas une chose que ça peut vraiment vous éviter de faire d'autres projets à cause, mais vous êtes capable à faire toutes les choses en même temps. Moi, je dis le futur, ça se construit où il y a 2 choses. Il ne faut pas seulement dire parce que je travaille, je peux pas faire ce business, ou parce que je suis aux études, je peux pas faire ce business. C'est possible que vous êtes capable à faire les 2 en même temps. Vous travaillez en même temps que vous faites ce business ici. Donc, utilisez cette opportunité. Shandisai opportunity vanu Zimbabweans. Tunoziwa kuti muri vanhu munotyika kuti andisifani kuita business. Business maskama iyo. Andiziwe kuti aiwa sezvinhu zvakadaro. Shandisai mukana uyoyo kumbotanga kumboconstructa kana kumbovaka upenyu wako, upenyu wevana vako. Ndoziva kuti vamwewo muri kuita savings kumabank account muchishanda full time, asi haisi nyaya inogona kukupreventa kuti oita business inogona kukubatsira mangwana. Chimboshandisai mukana uyu. Nhasi iri Tuesday, chimbondikomunikitei. Phone number yangu iri pasi, website yangu iri pasi, ndiri pano kubabatsira. Maita basa. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much, Ryan. Asante.
Okay, thank you so much, Sis Asna. But I don't know what happened, Sis Asna. It again have it in black. But anyway, they can still see you a while ago. But for those who are watching Sis Asna's business page, her website is www.asnamyblog.com. Thank you so much, Sis Asna. Now let's have Sis Moira. Sis, you can invite to our free webinar tonight.
Dankie brother Ryan. Aan my Afrikaans sprekendes, ons het elke week so te sê, uit ons 2 dae 'n week het ons informasie sessies op 'n Woensdag en 'n Vrydagoggend 4 uur Dubai time. So Suid-Afrikaners in Suid-Afrika, dit is 2 uur in die oggend. Jou time zones waar ook al jy is in die wye wêreld in, dit is ons tye. Maar besides dit, ons het 'n goeie hoe sê mens investment geleenthede, want dit is 'n goeie belegging wat jy doen. Is nie net finansiëel, wat dit impak het nie, maar dit het ook 'n impak op jou gesondheid en baie ander aspekte in jou lewe in. En ons is consistent, ons is altyd die, as jy 'n vraag het of meer wil weet oor waaroor die besigheid gaan, jy kan vir my 'n boodskap stuur. Hier is my website www.moirasandyforshare.com. Ek is originally from South Africa, maar ek is in die UAE nou weens my werk. En ons is 'n internasionale gemeenskap. So ons partnering company is 52 jaar in existence en dit is waar die goeie kwaliteit produkte waar dit vandaan af kom. En dit is die enigste company wat sy eie produk, vervaardig in sy land. Maar as jy meer oor dit wil weet, ek is meer as welkom om dit vir julle oop te maak en alle vrae wat julle het, sal ek vir julle beantwoord. So, dankie dat julle geluister het na hierdie live en ons hoop en ons vertrou dat julle weer op 'n volgende keer saam met ons sal wees. Thank you, Brother Ryan.
All right, you're welcome, Sis Moira. So thank you so much for that. So guys, sa mga nananaw karon sa I will talk in our dialect Bisaya. Sa mga nananaw karon nya kuan og na curious gud unsa man business ni Ryan. So ang maayo gid yung buhaton is mag-register gid mo sa website nako www.ryankimlim.com na ra diha. Unya man yung register ana automatic na siya na free webinar. So, naaman na yung replay, pero kung gusto mo tanaw sa live webinar, pwede po mahatagan po muna mo Sis Moira, together with Sis Asna, we can give you the link. Unya, and then, tanawa lang ninyo kay lahi gini nga business. This is a different kind of business, especially if kanang diri mo sa Amerika kay there are lots of tax advantage. Kung business owner ka diri sa Amerika, daghan kay mga tax advantage. So nakanindot ani is mahatagan kag 1099. So if you are a business owner na tax registered ni siya na 1099, so you can have tax write-off sa mga pwede na ma-tax write-off or tax refund. So actually this is ingon na gid nako nga nice gid ni siya nga move kay labi na diri sa Amerika nga kuan ang dagko kay mga taxes nga makuan ba work sakit kayo ni mag tax season na makabayad kag tax because you are working. But if you have a business, mao na ang advantage of having a business kay you need to work smarter. So tanawa lang among webinar. So to end this up, okay, I'm not so sure what happened to Sis Asna's live, but of course to conclude,
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Sis Asna,
Can you
but
see me?
it's black.
But
It's
me, I
black,
can
Sis
see you
Asna.
guys.
But it only become black during the last portion of the invitation. But during your point, it's all okay. I'm not so sure what is happening. But anyway, to end it up, you work hard for your money. So don't just ask, how much did I earn? Ask, what am I doing with what I earn? Because building a stronger financial future isn't about making more money. It's about protecting it, managing it wisely, putting it to work appropriately, and creating multiple paths towards your goal. Your money should have a purpose. Don't let your future depend only on how many hours you can work. I'll try to put on Sis Asna. Okay. Start building a financial strategy that can work alongside you. So guys, our business, this is a very flexible business. This is a business that you can do in your own pace. And of course, we will be mentoring you if you want to become a business owner. We, together with Sis Moira or Sis Asna, wherever you plug into the system, wherever you plug in your email address, we are assuring you that we will guide you until you become successful. So this is Ryan Alexander Lim. This is Business Beyond Border. Thank you so much. And we will see you again on our next live next Tuesday. Bye for
Thank
now,
you.
guys. And
Thank
thank you
you.
and God
Bye.
bless.